Who are those people? You know, the guys playing golf in the middle of the day on a Tuesday. The woman wearing $1,000 shoes at a cafe in the city. The kid in the ripped jeans driving a $200,000 sports car. What do they know that you don't? One word: leverage. Working smarter, not harder. Owning their own business, not being owned by a job. The good news? We have it. Interested?
There we are. There we are. Technical difficulties and everything notwithstanding. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you. My name is John Owens, and this afternoon you've come to catch the Solutions Over Situations podcast, where we talk about overcoming situations by focusing on solutions. One of the solutions that we might mainly focus on here is business ownership and getting ourselves in position to set our families, our legacies, ourselves up for the success that we desire. Being in business for ourselves, but not necessarily by ourselves. Today, I got an amazing guest on this afternoon, my brother in success, as we expand business model all over the country, all over the world, if you will. Been able to meet and run into this young man in, I think, 5 different states as we build a business that allows us to operate from home, being home-based, but not homebound. Could tell you what's the level of what you can earn. So today, without further ado, I'm gonna bring on my main man. His name is Mr. Robert F. McPhaul. But let me tell you a little bit about it. He's out there in Jacksonville, Florida. He's been a United States Navy veteran. He retired 20 years, and he said it's not enough. Just like most of us, there's something more. The bills continue to come. The responsibilities never change. The accountabilities never change. But the only thing that we really can change is how we apply our work ethic. And we believe that applying the work ethic to a business model that kind of has no cap is the best place to be. So my main man, Mr. Robert F. McPhaul, Jacksonville, Florida, doing your thing out there. It's amazing to be connected with you. Stand by as we get ready to bring this young man to the forefront. There he is right there. We call him the bearded one, Mr. Robert F. McPhaul. Man, good afternoon to you, man.
Oh, great afternoon. How you doing there?
Oh, man, I'm fired up at just, we talked about sharing, what we love to do, own our own business. We love to have a business that we could share with someone else that they could also own as well. But you, being in the United States Navy, I was a Marine, so we have our own relationship there together. What is a little bit about yourself before we get into the meat of the matter, and why did you see, even after retiring as a United States Navy veteran, why did you need an additional income stream, and why did you see network marketing?
Well, just to be truthful, about everything. It's one of those things where that people think that once we retire from the military, we're, we set for life as far as financially and everything else. But at the end of the day, when you really look at it, our retirement check is not as much as, that people think it is. And it's, we're only able to live off of it. We're only able to do so much with it. So majority of people, if you realize it, that retire from the military, they need to go get another job. So it's not a full retirement. We just retire from the military, but we need to retire in life. So we do have to. And when a good friend of mine, she's I'll put her name out there, Anitra Alexander down in Orlando, Florida, which we have good relations. She showed me and brought this to my attention on how this can help me. Because at one time I was working 2 jobs. That's right. 2 jobs, 1 part-time and 1 full-time, just to continue to make, and on top of my retirement check, as I was working on building that up, because there's a lot of entities, we're not gonna go into that, but truly every single retiree, unless you left with thousands of dollars in your pocket, but the military is not where you get rich at, you have to have another source of income once you retire. That's the facts.
That's absolutely the facts. And the teaching is, now I'm just honored to have you on, talk straightforward about the industry of network marketing, and why you saw you got your check, you got your benefits, you even got a current employment. You saw additionally, not only for right now, for the long run of things, and then being able to operate a business for yourself, but not by yourself. We generally don't have all the skills to run a business with the acumen and the paperwork and the bylaws and all of the things. So 1099 business, how do you see that the next step, and why is it so powerful happening right now, the change in how we earn?
Well, the reason why it's very important is because of this. Everybody right now is looking for a second source of income, but nobody really wants to work a second job. People want that additional stream of income. Guess what? If you don't want to work on another man's job, if you don't want to slave on a job where you have to work 4 or 5 hours a week and you have no control of your schedule because your main job is the same way, guess what? People is looking for something where they can be free to do something from the home, where they don't have to be driving left and right. So 1099, if you look at it and you put it in proper perspective, you in this industry can control how much you make, how little you make, and your hours. You can control that. But on a job, which we're not bashing jobs, is that you don't have control of your hours. You don't have control, of your income, because they tell you how much you're going to get. And if you want to raise, they tell you, wait around to the next time we go around and we give you like a 10-cent raise.
Yeah, the next time it goes around, right? That is funny, right? When it comes around, whatever that might be. We need our jobs. We need to, because we have responsibilities. So this is not job. I've had plenty. I know about being accountable, working, earning my check on Friday. I know how I vibe. My family needs every dime I bring into the household today from work. But being able to have an unlimited income opportunity that I could apply my tenacity, my own personal work ethic, my own personal drive, my commitment, that has a level of success at a side of it that says, man, I can not only develop personally, but I can develop financially. And I have a team of people that are committed to helping me win, because the more I win, the more the team wins. It's kind of a reversal of how to think, hours for dollars, or unlimited dollars for production. And we live on that side, and we end up being in an industry that's amazing in itself, the industry of travel. Sir, if you will, what you've experienced around the world, how has owning and operating a business from home online in e-commerce in this time being for you as a world traveler now, a world traveler in e-commerce as an owner?
I'm just gonna tell you guys this, and truthfully, if I could be clairvoyant, should I say, with everyone, being really clear, I years ago you wouldn't see me doing this because I didn't think it was real. I didn't think it was something that was tangible or was, just real. It's like, you can do this. But after being around a group of individuals and the person that brought me in and showed me what this can do, I really start seeing the things that how this can change not just my life but other people's lives. Because here say this: everybody wants to have freedom. Everybody wants to be able to travel and do different things. And when you're able to share information like this with other individuals, you just have to see the smile on their face. But it's not just about that either. It's also, if you take a look at it, you got individuals that you connect with in this industry. You can create new friends, new people that you can really trust, people that can help you build. If you and this one person said this, an individual, she's great. She said, if you don't have a .com, if you don't have a .com, then basically you have a .com. Because right now, the way everything's going, you saw all the small businesses, going to the wayside and everything like that because they don't have nothing online. So right now, this is the time to have something online to which people can have access and free accessibility to you and your business in the product that you're trying to give. And guess what? Travel is the best product out there. Even through all this, people wants to travel. Travel is building up. But I don't want to just talk about just that, but I'm just being in this network environment, you get to really connect with individuals, and you get to learn, you get to, build yourself up, not just financially, but professionally, and where you are able to grow and learn more and be able to see people all around the world. I traveled in the military to a lot of different countries. Yes, I did. But, I got a regular paycheck, no problem. But now when I travel now, I get a chance to earn more, either save more, and be able to embrace others and show them how they can do the same thing as well, and open my eyes to a lot of things.
The concept just makes sense. I think, we could make it hard. If you use it and you understand it, you should own it. Being able to share what you own and offer it to others, it doesn't matter what it is. It just happens to be that we saw the industry of travel as one of the smartest, most attractive vehicles for business development in my life. I'll guarantee you, my wife is loving it. And then around the world, right? People got to go to do what they have to do. Team moms, sports moms, got the Glee Club, got the Alpha sorority fraternity, the sororities, you got all of these different chambers of commerce, and people are traveling to go and do what they need to do. But how about being in a position where they can go on your .com instead of their .com? That's the magic difference. So this just happens to be travel. And what I like to do here is, I believe that once the mind expands, it just absolutely, positively cannot attract. It just can't retract. Once you saw it, you saw it. So we always introduce, a platform of this business to get back with the person that invited you to tell them what you saw, and not as Joe or June or Earl or Paul or whoever else may not even know about what you just saw, to tell you more about what you just saw. And Robert, generally, why we don't believe that things are accessible and possible, because we haven't seen them much in our lives. I see that network marketing offers a platform where you can reach out with coaching, mentoring, and it's such a personal development program that happens to have a high-level compensation plan attached to it that you could operate within, whether it be lotion, potion, drink, sip, whatever it might be. We see travel. I see it as a beautiful platform. We're going to share something from a young woman that's out there really, really, really just making sense of what the industry has done for her. I had an opportunity long ago to meet her husband, and just learn and glean from. So as we may not be connected today and what we do, the story and the passion about who you want to work with and who you want to be around, the people that believe in what you're saying, support what you're doing, connected to where you're going, behind you, whatever the case might be. So what we do a lot of times is we apply effort to those that don't even believe what we're talking about, instead of applying our energy to those that do. And we'll take root to what we're doing here. Mr. McPhaul, again, it's always an honor. If you will, man, I'm going to have you there in the green room for a second. We're going to share content. Look at that, the amazing Tony Viola. She says, getting in the planet groove and the move, gentlemen. Awesomeness. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Tony Viola out there. Now this right here, just stand by, Mr. McPhaul. We're going to bring you back up in a minute. But this right here is Pastor Carter, as she shares a little bit about who, if you're in some type of business and network marketing, good for you. If you're in business and you're thinking about being in business, good for you. Whatever you might be doing, this information here pertains to just about everyone and anything. Think about the people we give our time to. Think about the people that we commit the time to. Generally, it's the squeaky wheel. Someone that says they might want something, but is seemingly unavailable to attend what they say they want. Like, hey, the squeaky wheel gets the oil, right? But what about the wheel that's rolling and really doing some work? What about your friend that wants to commit to the business that you have in mind? But since they're self-driven, you may not think you have to give the attention to them. So you give the attention to the person that tells you that they can attend the 20-minute video and it take an hour to tell you so. Stand by. Pastor Carter, in her own words, about who to work with, who to build with, and where to apply your focus. Stand by.
For me, my mentor shared something with me many years ago that really changed the trajectory of my business. And he looked at me, and this is when I was stuck. Anybody ever been stuck at the place where you were showing up for everything, you were busy, but your income just was not growing like your work was? Anybody ever? So that was me. So I was stuck. So I'll never forget, he looked at me and he said, Pasha, until you learn to work where you're deserved versus where you're needed, you're just going to be busy for it. And so I said, well, explain what that means to me. He said, listen, you're showing up for everything and everybody. The loudest wheel, the squeaky wheel is getting your attention. So the person who's calling you complaining about their product didn't show up, or all the things that are wrong, or why they can't go to the training, and I'm calling and convincing them of why they should be on the conference call, why they really should come to the convention, and it's their 15th time hearing it. But then I have that leader. They're not saying much. They're rank advancing. They're showing up for everything. Their team is growing, and I'm totally ignoring them. Why? Because I'm focused on all the people who need me versus the people who deserve my attention. And when I started doing that, that's when I started to see my business grow. So if I can give any advice, and I'm telling you, this changed my life. And it's hard because as women, we naturally nurture. You know, we have a baby, and we give them the bottle, and then when it's time for the sippy cup, we're afraid because we don't want them to choke. But eventually we give them the sippy cup, but eventually they start with the baby food. But the problem is, many of us are doing the same with our teams, and they're on the bottle when they should be eating food right now. So we gotta allow them to grow up and work on themselves.
Had to bring you right back up on that, my man. The message here, if you could get it, no matter what you do, like at work, you go to work, the job, they pay you on Friday, but it's people at work want to get you at the water cooler for an hour. Oh, the boss looking at you and all kinds of stuff. Your work is getting behind, and they want to tell you all the stuff about how the company doesn't work well or some other thing like that, as opposed to applying the work to make the change. See, network marketing allows you to bring your value where you celebrate it, not merely tolerate it, and then connect with coaches, mentors that show you how to turn what you're already passionate about into dollars. Mr. Man, it's a cookie cutter blueprint.
Well, yeah, yes, it is. It's just understand this. Network marketing is, some people, some companies put a black eye on network marketing where people don't want to deal with it and don't want to be around that because they think it's all a gimmick. But when you're around true individuals that want to win, true individuals that want to help you to grow and build something that's special that can outlast you. That's right. When I said outlast you, outlast the grave when you pass away. Because this individual, he saw what he wanted us to be able to have and do if we put the work in and reward us. Because on our jobs, we don't get that. Matter of fact, in the military, we don't get that because at the end of the day, we are truly having to fight for our retirement check, to which when we pass away, it goes right back to the government. So this network marketing, when you get hooked up with the right people, and just like when you use that video, if you guys was listening to it, you get hooked up with the right people, you can win. You can grow something. And it's not about, yes, it's about making additional income, making and being financially free. But in order to be able to do so, which I love where I'm at with the individuals I'm with, we got to help each other. It's about teamwork. It's about relationships. What he says, what it is, the new currency is relationships, or the new relationships is the currency, whatever, how you want to look at it. But that's what this whole thing is about. It's about helping one another to get there where we need to be. And during these times right now, the multiple pandemics of whatever we're going through, whatever you want to call it, this is the time to be able to do so. You can do it from home. You can do it from anywhere. And you can also add different streams of income where you can do it on a part-time basis. Because we're not telling you to quit your day job. We're just trying to have you to supplement what you got right now.
Just makes sense. It just makes sense, sir. If you like it, you use it. Warren Buffett. You use it and you understand it, you should own it. Throwing ourselves, one of our great leaders there, Tony Viola, she says all the time, put yourself on the other side of the counter from consumer to owner. Put yourself on the side of the business side, transition the mindset. In the time of now, they sent everyone home. My wife works from home. She gets to apply a work ethic that she has that's tenacious about what she does for work, from down in a Zoom in the other room as opposed to down the highway somewhere. And now, right now in this time, we get to go to our work and kind of apply, wait a minute, what do I get? This is an employer kind of employee, environment right now. So it's also a business ownership mindset in time right now. So you could say, well, you know what, boss, which I did, what's the highest I could go if I put the most into it? So network marketing has a different answer than what they had answered at work. He said, well, he really didn't have an answer. He really didn't have an answer. But he said, well, doors open up. You never know. If you apply your effort, doors open. I said, well, okay, let's say I stayed here for 30 years. On time, good attitude, came early, stayed left, and brought the best of myself. How far could I go? They didn't have an answer. In network marketing, there's unlimited. Meaning I could put all this energy and all this effort from 9 to 5, I work my job, but from 5 to 9, I could work for my freedom. And that's what network marketing offers. And that's why we're so passionate about sharing the value of network marketing. We happen to be in the industry of travel. But for you that are listening out there, if you're looking for something to do, you're looking for a way to change, a different way to earn. We know the people in our circles, what they know. Learn something new that they don't, so we can do something new that they can't. Mr. Robert McPhaul, and if you will, anything that's coming up for you. I know you do presentations. You're all over the place, almost like a satellite, just going back and forth, doing your thing. You're everywhere, man. We got a lot of deals we'll be doing together, but let the listeners know how they can reach you, what you may have coming up next. And I know we have some partnerships coming up. Please.
Oh, yeah. Well, how you can get a hold of me? I hope you've been reading the little toggle thing down there, which my brother over there, he does a great job in. But basically, my email address, you can get a hold of me through email, which is rfmcfaul@gmail.com, or you can just call me 904-607-6246. What I got going on is what the company gets going on, what we got going on. I'm gonna be in Orlando here next week, Thursday. I'm gonna be possibly in Charlotte that Saturday. I might wind up to be in your town, Tampa, Atlanta. I'm pretty much wherever I pop up at. But follow me on Facebook, on Instagram. Instagram is Bobby Mac 46, and Facebook is my name. So follow me on that, and truly you'll be able to see what I'm doing. And if you want to know more, just hit me up.
Hit him up, man. Mr. Robert, my brother in success. That's what we call it. There's 74,000 of us worldwide. We're on a mission to 75,000. Really, really an honor and a privilege to be connected with the layers of leadership that we have. And visionary from a founder on down. If you have an opportunity, reach out to Mr. McPhaul. You see the information on the scroller. My man, we're going to do it again. Thank you for making an impact and standing in front of the information to talk about the big old pink, white, green elephant in the room, network marketing, home-based business ownership. Right?
But I'm going to say this. I know you're doing a lot, but I got to give it back to you. This platform, what you develop, and how you're allowing others to come on to share their information and what they do. You are a good giant doing the work.
Man, you're supposed to read the note I gave you and tell them all that other good stuff right there. Where's your notes, man? Hey, you go, King got a goo and man, and everything else, right? Oh man. Let me tell you, before I let Mr. McPhaul go where you celebrate it, not merely tolerate it. The only time they tell you something about yourself at work is when you're late or when you're sick. How about being in an environment? That's fine. We got to do what we got to do. Go work with the spirit of greatness, to be grateful for the opportunity to go to work. But go to work with also the spirit of, you know what, I'm somebody. And after work, I'm working. See, on me. I'm getting with people like Mr. McPhaul. I'm getting with people like Mr. Kichana Owens. I'm getting with people. Somebody has introduced you to this as well. Get with them. Follow back up with them. Don't keep passing over opportunities repeatedly. POOR. It's time to make some things happen. Mr. McPhaul, man, I appreciate you for being on the show. We're going to have you back. It's going to be amazing, man. Solutions over situations. Keep on working on it, sir.
Oh, yes. You keep doing your job, too. And I'll be happy to come back to embrace your people.
Absolutely, man. You're going to take over. I ain't going to have you back all the time, man. My man. Have a good one, man. That's my man right there, Mr. McPhaul, calling the bearded one. Absolutely, an honor to be able to share what I find passionate. Now, I don't know who may or may not find passion in what they do. When you run across somebody that's passionate about what they do and who they are and where they want to go, connect with them. Don't let them go. You are looking for the same person just like you. It's been the Solutions Over Situations podcast. We'll be doing this every Monday, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And we got a lineup of people coming up. We got Mr. Ralph Softly. He's lined up. We got Linda Sam. She's online to come up. I got DNA of the Grind lined up to come on the podcast. And, of course, my main man, my co-host there, Mr. Neosha Morris, the director of training with our company, doing some amazing things. And if you are in the Southern California area of Pomona, the Inland Empire, this weekend, Saturday, we will be in Pomona. You get a chance to come out, meet us face to face. You get a chance to come out and hear what we're talking about, how you can operate a home-based business, not a homebound business, online, e-commerce, and put yourself on the other side of the. We got some amazing things coming up. Now, Men Making an Impact, we'll be getting that date to be determined real soon. It's been an honor to be on today. Known as the right doing nothing at home, work, and what you do with this model that not only pays you today, but make sure it's your family is still being able to position an income says, man, you did what you were here, you have gone, what you were earning while you were here. It's been the SOS Solutions Over Situations podcast. John on the other side next time. Let's amazing day. Succeed on purpose. Success, love, speed. Go to work.